Academy. Academy. Meaning: a school or learned society. He graduated from West Point, the premier military academy in the United States. She had to go through rigorous training at the police academy before becoming a detective. Related words: school, institution, college, university. Bias. Bias. Meaning: prejudice in favor of or against one thing, person, or group. We all have unconscious biases that affect our decision-making. The teacher showed a bias towards certain students in the class. Related words: prejudice, discrimination, partiality, capture. Capture. Meaning: take into custody. The prank show captures people's hilarious reactions on candid camera. The artist's vivid painting captures the attention of art enthusiasts. Related words: seize, retain, snatch, apprehend, trap, commit. Commit. Meaning: to carry out or perpetrate. He was arrested for committing a crime. She was dealing with severe depression and eventually committed suicide. Related words: execute, perpetrate, obligate, promise, act, dedicate, engage, devote, undertake. Comparative. Comparative. Meaning: estimated by comparison, not absolute or complete. The student conducted a comparative analysis of the two novels. The theory of comparative advantage is a fundamental concept in international trade. Related words: analogous, relativity, parallel, contrast, compliance. Compliance. Meaning: the act of following rules or instructions. The compliance officer was in charge of making sure that all employees followed company policies. The company hired an auditor to conduct a compliance audit and ensure that they were complying with all relevant laws. Related words: responsibility, conformity, regulation, adherence, obedience. Convincing. Convincing. Meaning: able to persuade someone to believe that something is true or real. She presented a convincing argument in favor of starting the project. The detective gathered convincing evidence to solve the case. Related words: persuasive, compelling, credible, eager. Eager. Meaning: having or showing keen interest or intense desire. She waited with eager anticipation for the results of the test. She's always the first one to volunteer for a project, such an eager beaver. Related words: enthusiastic, keen, impatient, enforcement. Enforcement. Meaning: the act of compelling observance of or compliance with a law. The law enforcement officers quickly responded to the emergency call. The school had strict enforcement of their dress code policy. Related words. Regulation. Compliance. Punishment. Execution. Execution. Meaning. Carrying out or putting into effect. The prisoner was sentenced to capital punishment and his execution was scheduled for next week. The controversial botched execution led to a significant debate about the use of lethal injection as a method of capital punishment. Related words. Lethal injection. Guillotine. Penalty. Capital punishment. Death sentence. Ferry. Ferry. Meaning. A boat or ship used to transport passengers and their vehicles. We took the car ferry to the island for our vacation. We'll meet you at the ferry terminal when you arrive. Related words. Boat. Ship. Passenger. Dock. Journalist. Journalist. Meaning. A person who writes for newspapers, magazines, or news websites. The investigative journalist spent months researching the corruption scandal. As a freelance journalist, she covers a variety of topics for different publications. Related words. Reporter. Correspondent. Editor. Powder. Powder. Meaning. A fine substance composed of small particles. She gently applied baby powder to her baby's bottom. The recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Related words. Flour. Dust. Makeup. Chalk. Baking soda. Pretend. Pretend. Meaning. To act as if something is true when it is not. My daughter loves to engage in pretend play with her dolls. He likes to pretend to be a superhero when he plays with his friends. Related words. Facade. Imagine. Feign. Simulate. Play act. Proposition. Proposition. Meaning. A statement or assertion that expresses a judgment or opinion. He made a romantic proposition of marriage under the starry sky. She presented a compelling business proposition to the investors. Related words. Statement. Theory. Hypothesis. Proposition. What is the meaning of the word? Ferry. The answer is C. A boat or ship used to transport passengers and their vehicles. What is the meaning of the word? Pretend. The answer is C. To act as if something is true when it is not. What is the meaning of the word? Compliance. The answer is C. The act of following rules or instructions. Which of the following word means? Carrying out or putting into effect. The answer is C. Execution. Which of the following word means? To act as if something is true when it is not. The answer is B. Pretend. What is the meaning of the word? Academy. The answer is C. A school or learned society. Which of the following word means a statement or assertion that expresses a judgment or opinion? The answer is B. Proposition. Which of the following word means take into custody? The answer is A. Capture. What is the meaning of the word capture? The answer is A. Take into custody. Which of the following word means able to persuade someone to believe that something is true or real? The answer is A. Convincing. What is the meaning of the word bias? The answer is B. Prejudice in favor of or against one thing, person, or group. What is the meaning of the word convincing? The answer is D. Able to persuade someone to believe that something is true or real. Which of the following word means having or showing keen interest or intense desire? The answer is A. Eager. Which of the following word means a fine substance composed of small particles? The answer is A. Powder. Which of the following word means prejudice in favor of or against one thing, person, or group? The answer is B. Bias. What is the meaning of the word comparative? The answer is D. Estimated by comparison, not absolute or complete. Which of the following word means to carry out or perpetrate? The answer is A. Commit. Which of the following word means the act of compelling observance of or compliance with a law? The answer is A. Enforcement. What is the meaning of the word proposition? The answer is B. A statement or assertion that expresses a judgment or opinion. Which of the following word means a person who writes for newspapers, magazines, or news websites? The answer is D. Journalist. What is the meaning of the word journalist? The answer is B. A person who writes for newspapers, magazines, or news websites. Which of the following word means estimated by comparison, not absolute or complete? The answer is A. Comparative. What is the meaning of the word eager? The answer is A. Having or showing keen interest or intense desire. What is the meaning of the word powder? The answer is C. A fine substance composed of small particles. What is the meaning of the word execution? The answer is B. Carrying out or putting into effect. What is the meaning of the word commit? The answer is A. To carry out or perpetrate. Which of the following word means the act of following rules or instructions? The answer is D. Compliance. What is the meaning of the word enforcement? The answer is D. The act of compelling observance of or compliance with a law. Which of the following word means a boat or ship used to transport passengers and their vehicles? The answer is A. Ferry. Which of the following word means a school or learned society? The answer is A. Academy.